What is going on, online fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Training Podcast. This is the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to grow successful online business. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about TikTok and Instagram Reels. Frankly, right now, they are the gold rush of social media. Now, before we get into today's episode, I want to read out a rating that I got from one of my listeners, and this is from Juniper1629. Juniper says, incredible podcast. I listened to my very first episode. It was number 309, and I'm feeling literally so pumped up and ready to level up my online business. The content was straight fire, and I will be definitely making this podcast a regular go. I love that. Juniper, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for giving me a podcast rating. If you guys are listening to the podcast and you're getting value, a way that you can help is if you go to the podcast app. You can't do this on Spotify. You can only do this on this podcast app. Scroll all the way to the very bottom, the first episode. Underneath the episodes, you can leave me a star rating and a written review. If you leave me a review, I'll give you a shout out on the podcast. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about TikTok and Instagram Reels. Right now, TikTok and Instagram Reels are the gold rush of social media. The gold rush of social media. Now, how many of you online coaches right now are posting on your Instagram or on your Instagram stories, and you're noticing that your views have gone down significantly? Maybe you used to get a lot of views on Instagram, on Facebook, on your stories, but you're noticing that your views on your Instagram stories or your views on your Instagram post or your likes on your Instagram posts are significantly less than you used to get. How many of you guys have noticed that? The reach on your posts have gone down significantly. Maybe you're posting IGTVs that used to get, 1,000 views, and now your IGTVs get 300 views. It's really frustrating as content creators when we're putting a lot of time and energy into social media and we're not getting a lot back. It makes us kind of feel like, what's the point, right? It leaves us frustrated. Now, what if I was able to tell, what if I told you that by making a couple small shifts in your content creation process, it's very possible for you to gain up to 10,000 followers in less than 30 days? What if on your Instagram, you were able to increase your reach and impressions by 100 to 200%? What if you became the person that people started noticing in their news feeds at all times? Now, I've been talking to my clients in the 10K Coaching Academy like crazy, and I've been telling them to make sure you get on TikTok and make sure you get on Instagram Reels. And I'm going to be fully honest with you guys. I was actually late to the boat. I've got clients like my clients, Alex Strachnik, that started TikTok like a very long time ago and started posting Reels very consistently and has grown. Like, her Instagram and her TikTok have exploded. Even my fiance, Kirsten Martell, she started her TikTok like almost a year before me. She's at 200,000 followers instead of where I'm at 50,000. So I'm telling you guys, you need to get on TikTok. You need to get on Instagram Reels. Now, Mackenzie Grace is one of my clients in the 10K Coaching Academy. And I told Mackenzie Grace, I'm like, you need to get on TikTok. You need to get on Reels. So Mackenzie, listen, she's been posting Reels, 2 to 3 times a day right now on her Instagram Reels. Now, the last couple of days, I've been scrolling through my Instagram newsfeed, and at two separate occasions, I'm scrolling through my newsfeed on Instagram. I see Mackenzie Grace, and then 3 photos down, I see fucking Mackenzie Grace, and it's both of her Instagram Reels. Mackenzie Grace is literally getting pushed into my newsfeed because she's posting on her Reels so consistently that, like, by the way, guys, when you're posting Instagram Reels, they're getting pushed to news feeds. They're not just getting pushed to like Reels. Instagram Reels are getting pushed to people's news feeds. Like, a lot of you guys might be thinking, people are only going to view that's what I used to think. People are only going to view my Reels if they're scrolling through the Reels. No, your Instagram Reels are getting pushed to people's news feeds. Getting that type of exposure on Instagram is extremely rare, where you're scrolling through, like where I scrolled through my news feed and within 6 photos, I saw 2 of Mackenzie Grace's Reels on 2 separate occasions. That means Mackenzie Grace is getting a lot of traction to her page, because what's going to happen is she's going to, people are going to notice that that she's getting pushed to their feeds. They're going to click on her Reel. They're going to come to her page, and they're going to see a lot more of her content. So let's chat about my TikTok growth. Okay. So I've been on TikTok. I created my B Mark Inspires account on TikTok November 22nd, which is 2 months. In the last 2 months on TikTok, I've gained 55,000 followers in 2 months on TikTok. 55,000 followers in the last 2 months. That's crazy. Like, you would not find that on Instagram. 55,000 people. Now, one thing that I was not doing on, and I'm going to talk about how TikTok and Reels work together now. One thing that I wasn't doing is I was just creating TikTok videos for the sake of creating videos. But then I was like, why don't I start transferring my TikToks to Instagram? So what I started doing is I started grabbing my TikToks. I started this last month, so I've been doing this for 30 days. I started grabbing my TikToks, my best performing TikToks, posting them as Instagram Reels. And just from transferring my TikTok to Instagram Reels, in the last 30 days, I just checked my impressions before this. I've reached 1.2 million accounts. I have 1.2 million impressions. Well, I've reached 1.2 million accounts, and my impressions are up by 217%. So on Instagram, I've reached 1.2 million accounts, and my impressions are over 200% higher than they were the previous month. The only fucking difference is I started posting on Reels. I've reached 1.2 million accounts because I started posting on Reels. This is way higher than anything I've ever experienced. And right now, you guys, I went to my Instagram Reels before this podcast. I went to my Reels and I checked it out. In the last 20 Instagram Reels that I posted, 13 of them are over 10K. And one of my Reels has 750,000 views. Can you imagine an IGTV getting 750,000 views? Can any of you guys, if you had an IGTV that had 750,000 views, that would be bananas. Bananas, right? Guys, it's crazy. It wouldn't happen. Instagram Reels and TikTok are the current gold rush of social media because they're both rapidly growing platforms. They're both rapidly growing platforms, and anything that you like, as you get better at video creation for TikTok, which you should be focusing on. For me, I think it's like the opportunities to really get better at creating videos for TikTok. As you get better at creating videos for TikTok, you're going to notice a couple of those videos will pop. Grab those videos that are popping, even the videos that aren't popping, right? For me, it's like I'll grab some of my TikTok videos that I know are good, but they just didn't really get exposure on TikTok for whatever reason. I'll grab those videos and I'll post them as Reels, and those Reels will do extremely well. Now, I was talking to Kirsten the other day, my fiance, about how, like, I don't know about you guys, but I personally noticed that my TikTok views are down a lot. There was an algorithm change that happened in January, February, and now it's all about watch time and video length. Like, that's the biggest change in the algorithm right now. So I'm currently working to like figure out my content strategy for TikTok still. However, I actually said, I'm like, that doesn't really matter that my TikTok views are down, because I'm still taking my best ideas and I'm posting them as Reels. And like, for me personally, like I'm using my TikTok to just build my brand. Like, I just want more people to know about like the B-Mark brand. I'm personally not really getting a lot of leads off TikTok because my goal on TikTok is just like more exposure. Like, I just want to like get in front of more people. My Instagram is different though. My Instagram is like where I'm posting all my best content. So for me, I take my TikTok content and I put it on my Instagram, and now my Reels are causing my page to get more exposure. And so people are clicking on the Reel, they come to my page and they start reading all my content. That for me is the goal, right? So somebody's going to see my Reel, they're going to click my name, they're going to come to my page, they're going to read my other content. And now if your content's good, like, guys, if you're in the 10K Coaching Academy, you know how to write content. So if your content's good and then you start getting more exposure because you're posting more Reels, you're going to attract more clients. Literally just yesterday, I told one of my clients, Janelle Wheel, I'm like, you need to get on Instagram Reels. I'm like, you need to get on Instagram Reels and you need to get on TikTok. She posted one Instagram Reel, and in her first day, she got 1,000 views on that Instagram Reel. And she asked me, she's like, is that good? Janelle has 1,000 followers. And I was like, Janelle, that literally means like that's the same level of exposure of every single one of your followers seeing your piece of content. Like, if you have like 1,000 followers and you get a Reel that gets 1,700 views, that's like double the amount of exposure that you have on your following. Guys, that's insane. It just wouldn't happen. You're not going to see a freaking an Instagram TV or an Instagram post blow up like that. It's just not going to happen. Right? If a video blows up, then keep doing what you did for that video over and over again. Like Alex said, this is my client, Alex. Also for TikTok, 15 seconds is usually the time to get the most views. 10 to 15 seconds are where people's attention spans go. Online coaches, if you're listening to this, heed this warning. Get on TikTok and get on Instagram Reels. If you are my client, I want you to go into the membership portal and watch the 4 TikTok trainings that I filmed in a track. There's literally a 4-part series that tells you how to get on TikTok. Now, I know that a lot of you guys are probably thinking, yo, but like B-Mark, like what do I post? Like I have no idea what to post. At first, online coach, you should literally just get consistent with posting, because a lot of you guys right now are overthinking what your content strategy should be, but you're not even on the app. You're not even on the app, right? So that's what I did at first, is I just told my clients like, yo, just get consistent with posting first. And I told like Janelle Wheel as an example, I told them like, take your written posts that you're writing and turn it into a video. And that's exactly what she did. Like you just have to shorten it up and you need to turn it into a video. TikTok for me right now is more about experimentation and putting out content and figuring out what works and then recreating what works. But it's just about getting on the app. Guys, in summary, if you're going to invest your time into social media right now and you're investing in content creation, I would not recommend posting IGTVs right now. For me, the reach just isn't worth it. If you're going to invest your time into learning how to create content, the smartest use of your time right now would be Instagram Reels and TikTok. Right now, there's no better platform than TikTok and Instagram Reels for growing your audience and growing your exposure. And as you grow your audience and you grow your exposure, you're going to be able to talk to more people. And as you talk to more people, you're going to have more people that see you as an expert. And as you have more people that see you as an expert, you're going to work with more clients, you're going to change more lives, and you're going to make more money. Online trainers, that is it. You need to get on TikTok and you need to get on Instagram Reels. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Change Lives, Make Money Online Training Podcast, the #1 show for online fitness coaches who are trying to go successful online business. If you got value from today's episode, a way that you can support the podcast, go to the Change Lives, Make Money Online Training Podcast in the podcast app. Scroll down to the very bottom of the first episode. Leave me a rating or review. And if they do, I will read it out. Or if you do, I will read that out on the podcast. That's it. That's all. Hope you guys have the best day of your entire life. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.